Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Sweet. Down. Down. Here, get in your chair. Get in your chair. Get in your chair. Go ahead. Get in your chair. Come on, here. Let me bring this over. Watch out. Here it comes. Wait, hang on. There. Get in your chair. Go ahead. Come on. Get in your chair. Come on. Right here. Come on. Get in your chair. Okay. She's such a fart. She wants attention, but she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to get it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Let me put up a movie. Let's do the American president, because we vote officially here in like 2 days. We already went and early voted, so we're good to go, thankfully, because, I mean, it seems like last time I voted, I don't know if I early voted or not. I don't think I did. I don't remember now. But it wasn't like super crowded. It's like usually, at least in our county, in our area, they have it done pretty well where you don't have to like wait for too long and stuff like that. You know, like some polling places or election locations, whatever you want to call it. Like maybe some of those aren't as well run or organized or something. I don't know. Let's see. I think I might want to go up to. Let's go to this one, then come down. But yeah, we went and early voted a week ago, last Friday, I guess it was. And there was a long line, and it probably took us about, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes, I guess, to get through the line to vote. Sarah took longer to vote because she had changed her name like months ago, but it wasn't changed, I guess, on her voting little thing to have you sign and stuff like that. Like that part wasn't there. Oh, I got that other thing too. Let me see. Oh, it's to the left. I want to just go straight down. But yeah, she had to get they had like change her name on that part for some whatever. Like it wasn't. I don't know. It took longer. And people there are like volunteers. I think for the most part, and they're older, and so it takes a little bit longer for stuff, you know. Because on her, it's funny, like on her driver's license, everything's changed. It's updated. It's just on her voter registration stuff, I guess it wasn't updated.
Wake up. Hostiles in the area. Ready, boss. Yeah, we're good now. Nice shooting.
Okay. But yeah, so we don't have to worry about voting anymore for this. Well, in 2 more years we'll vote again for whatever Senate, House seats, and all that stuff. Okay. I don't like having to go through these swamp areas because there's too much like difficult terrain. I'm always wondering, like, I mean, as great as these graphics look, to me they look fantastic. Uh, I'm always wondering, I wonder how much better they look on PS5. Um, I saw a thing for Horizon. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn's the first one, and they're remastering it for PS5. I'm like, wow, it looks really really good. I mean, that game looked great already. I think where that game is going to look the best, or have the most improvements, is going to be in Faces. Faces is like the hardest thing, I think, for animators to animate. When I think of Toy Story 1, you go, man, the faces look... Yikes, they don't look good. Everything else looks okay, it's just the faces look really bad. I remember I thought the same thing with How to Train Your Dragon. The first movie, the faces are pretty, like, I mean, they're cartoons, of course, but you go, yeah, it doesn't look great. But by the third movie, I think they've done 3 of those, the faces and everything look really good.
That's it.
There are hostiles in the area.
What hostiles? Have I ever seen this building before? Cold War site? I'm sure I probably have. I love these kind of things, like these buildings like this. You go, because I can't help but go, man, if you updated this and made it like a house, like this could maybe be your bedroom, right? That'd be cool for a master bedroom to be up here. I can't help but think about those things. Sometimes I think like maybe I missed my calling, man. Maybe I should have been like not interior design. I don't think I'm that much into interior design. I think I like the idea of maybe just designing spaces. I don't know. Like I couldn't tell you what would be a good couch for an area.
Romance Nomad. What are we dealing with?
The regular kind, Nomad. The Bodarks and Sentinel have an edge over us with their superior firepower, so that's fun. The Outcasts lack the tools and the ammunition to break through. Your target is the region's main armory. It should contain everything the Outcasts need to gain a decisive advantage.
I'll scout the area and plan my approach.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, recon all yellow markers. Okay. Well, where's the... Oh, okay, one directly over to my left. Am I meant to recon with the drone? Oh, well, first I could reach a vantage point. Okay. I'm assuming I'm meant to drone up. Yeah, use the drone. Okay.
There is snipers, but no other anti-air defenses.
If the outcasts were equipped with an attack helicopter, they'd be able to help you.
Looks like there were some people here.
Found a few civilians. Dead.
The remaining hostages were moved. The Bodarks will execute them if they sense trouble in the armory, even though they need them to keep the facilities up and running. Saving them will help build the outcasts' confidence.
I won't let any more innocents die, whatever the cause.
Get to the chopper.
Spotted a helicopter. I'm sure there are more of them around.
Destroying the others should prevent air patrols and give the outcasts a way in.
Okay.
I don't envy you. The attack on the base will be difficult. You should prepare the way by getting air support, or preventing air reinforcements.
I'll secure what the outcasts need for the attack. Nomad out.
New clue. Okay. Am I not going after this base? Oh, okay. No, I'm not going after this base. It was just like in general. This is one of the things I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, and then there's more over here. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. So I'm not necessarily going after this one specifically. Oh, there's a... Destroy. I wonder if it would be possible to... I was gonna say, wouldn't it be cool if I could like just target the guy that's driving and just sink shot him? You know what? Let's just go to this fork here in the road. Hey YT, this is PS4. I'd love to have PS5, but man, I have a pretty good TV that I'm using as a monitor. It's a Vizio, 32-inch, you know, 1080p whatever resolution, but it's 120 hertz, right? Is it hertz or megahertz? Hertz, right? Anyway, so it's got good refresh, and I feel like 32 inches is the perfect size so that when I'm playing, I got a pretty good size, and then I can have my, you know, all this kind of stuff and all that, you know. But if I got a PS5, I would love to have like a like an actual gaming monitor, so that way it could be 4K. I'd still like to have at least 2, maybe 3 HDMI ports for it. But that's the thing, like a PS5 would be like $600 with tax and everything, and a new television or monitor would be like $300. And then I'd want to get a new camera because the camera is only for PS4. These I can use with anything. I can use this with PS5. These are PS4 headphones. But yeah, it'd be like $1,000, you know. No, yeah, I'm on PlayStation as well. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta get down. And yeah, no, I appreciate the invitation, whatever idea of an invitation. I usually will get to know somebody first before I game with them, just because I want to make sure that our gaming styles match up and everything, you know. Because I've had times before where I teamed up with someone that I didn't know, and I was just like, yeah, sure. And man, oh man, they were not a good. We weren't a good match. It's not even so much playstyle. A lot of it's, excuse me, a lot of it's. Hang on, move my microphone a little bit closer. A lot of it's personality. Maneuvering
to the target.
Oh, geez, there's 4 of them.
Prepared to fire.
There we go. Get up in your chair. Here, get up in your chair. Come on. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. We have a new dog. And she's very sweet, but she wants to get up here where I'm at. Here you go. There. Good girl. Good girl. Shoot. Well, maybe I should go for this one. While I'm waiting for this truck to come around. But yeah, I remember I teamed up with these one guys for a raid, and it was okay. It was, you know, it was fine. But it was like a group of yeah, no, I mean, you don't have to have a microphone. It certainly does help. But yeah, I feel like if you want to hang out, and if you're ever here again on another day that I'm streaming, maybe we can join up. Because like I say, I feel like I want to get to know somebody first before I just join them in a game. You know, I don't know where these trucks are going. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this thing over here to my left. Because yeah, I mean, I remember the guys that I joined up with for a raid, and I'm streaming, mind you. And I don't know if they were all black guys. I think they were all black guys, and they were dropping the N-word, which is fine. But when I'm streaming, it was like, guys. And how do you tell them, like, I don't want to tell people, hey, watch your language, because it's like, well, you know, I'm not going to tell you, because they weren't saying it like, you know, like being hateful. They were just saying it like you say it. Some people say it between friends. And I was like, okay. And I think I did say something like, oh, by the way, you guys, I'm streaming just in case you need to know, you know. But yeah. So since then, and pretty much for a while now, beta male? Who's that? I don't even know what that means. But I was like, yeah, for my streams, I like to consider my streams to be PG-13. You know, like, obviously there's violence and stuff in the game, and there's some cursing in the game, but for me personally, like, I don't really drop F-bombs when I'm playing. And I basically, like I say, keep it to PG-13. So yeah, because I'm streaming and everything.
We got a chopper coming in.
Jesse Lee Peterson? Yeah, I don't know. I come off like a beta male? Okay. Great. I don't know what that means, but alright. That's a great way of me not wanting to play with you, dude. Is that a basketball? Wait, where'd it go? Was that a basketball just rolling around? Well, I know a little bit about Jesse Lee Peterson, so I know exactly that is meant to be offensive. So, um, it's a compliment. Okay, I guess. Not the way I've always heard it, but okay. I never bought into the whole beta and alpha stuff anyway. I feel like, to me, it's just about being a nice person. You know, you don't have to be in people's face. You know, you don't have to be like that. It's not necessary. Um, so I never held much stock with the whole alpha and beta stuff. Plus, that's been debunked that wolves are not like that. Like, it's not a thing. Somebody just made it up. So it's like, well, whatever. I just don't, I don't see it. I think if you're that kind of person that has to be, um, has to be like that, then that's just not good. See, now you say stuff like that, and that sounds even more insulting. So, yeah.
Enemy helicopter. Get low.
Go over here and hide a bit. Yeah, you have to know that saying stuff like that is going to come off as offensive, right? I'm sure you know that. Okay, this guy should be right over here. I mean, I wouldn't come into somebody's chat room and say those things because it can be offensive, so I wouldn't say it. Even if I didn't mean it offensive, you got to know that it's going to come off that way. So, yeah. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know you, and I'm not your friend.
Azrael drone on station, boss. Stay low.
Yeah, sure, but you don't have. When you say somebody that, you don't. You think I don't know that? So why are you saying it? You think? Are you saying because you don't think I know, or you want me to know that you know? Anybody with eyes knows. So it's offensive. This is something you need to learn. That when you say stuff like that, you're going to offend people.
We're good.
Hey, Frank, what's going on? Exactly. So why would you say it? Here, you know what? Hang on. I don't know if you're just, maybe you're just young and you don't know. Ah! No, ma'am. Whatever you're messing with, no. Here, get in your chair. Get in your chair. Come on. Go ahead. I got it. Go ahead. There. Here, this is what we're doing. Let's see. Let's do, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's do that. And let's just do this. Adios. There we go. Yeah, Frank, I reported him and banned him for 24 hours. And he is hidden from the chat. I think possibly, man. Oh, there we go. I think possibly he's maybe 14, 15 years old. Seems like kids, especially like 14, 15 years old, they don't understand that stuff comes off as offensive. Or at least they act like they don't understand. It's like I try to kind of talk it out a little bit and go, well, do you know you're being offensive? Do you know what you're saying is rude and whatever? And, oops. He just kept on, so I'm like, you're done. I'm not playing with you. There's too many good people that I want to hang out with that I don't have time for bad people. Yeah, like Gabe and Frank and you guys. Like, you guys are too much fun to hang out with. That I don't have the patience for people who are mean and being jerks and all that stuff. Let's see. Where is the case? Oh, there it is right there. Let me see. I can go over here. Yeah, he started off by saying I was a beta male, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but it sounds already like that's kind of offensive, like what you're saying. And he just kept on, so I was like, you know what? I'm done. Alright, so... I wonder, yeah, he's trying to say, like, I was talking to him about, he had mentioned about wanting to join up and play, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get to know people first, because I don't know if personalities mesh and blah, 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 you know. And play styles, even if that meshes, right? And I was talking to him about how I joined up with a group of guys one time to do a raid, and I don't know if all the guys were black guys or what, but they were like dropping the N word, and I'm like, it's not my thing. I don't say that, but and that's okay for them to say it. But I was like, I don't know if I want to have these guys saying that on my stream. Like, and I think I did mention to him, I was like, yeah, by the way, you guys, I am streaming, so like, you know, I didn't want to tell them don't say those words, but kinda. Let's see, I'm gonna try to go over here, see if I can get closer. But I don't want to tell people what they can and cannot say. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but I am streaming, guys. You know, like, maybe don't say that. Hey, man, what's going on? Beta male is not an. He made mention of. I can't remember the other guy's name, but anyway, I was just like, whatever, man. And then he said, "You're fat," and I'm like, why would you say that unless you're wanting to be offensive, you know? Yeah, I've heard of Bread before. Yeah, I know. He comes in the chat every once in a while. Shoot. I really can't get much closer than this, can I? I can go invisible and get closer that way. There you go, Frank. That's it. That's the, yeah. Bread, why... Hang on. Bread, why are you man now? Are you... Dude, you could be Bread Man. Like almost like superhero. You could be Bread Man. Did you change the name on your YouTube as well? That's so funny, dude. If you are having a bad day, is 100% okay. Not every day must be a good day. Life is great. Appreciate it. That's nice, dude. That's a nice little message. Yeah. I like that. I guess I'm man now. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, if you want, you could, if you wanted to change it again, you could be Bread Man. I don't know if I should go for it. I mean, I have to at some point, right? So he hears me, but he can't. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know how he didn't like see me and start shooting at me. But yeah, my thing is like, if you call somebody fat, it's not necessarily offensive because you're just saying, hey, you know, you're overweight, you're fat. That's fine. But why would you tell somebody in a chat room that? Because it's like, do you think they don't know? Or do you think they think that you don't know and therefore you want to tell them that you do know? I know that sounds confusing. But so I'm like, well, to me, then it's like the only reason to say that to somebody is to be offensive. And he goes, yeah, but you are though. And I'm like, okay, but do you think I don't know? You think other people don't know? Why are you telling me this? Ooh, should I go for this thing? Yeah, Breadman would be kind of cool. You could use like a graphic of like, ooh, would you use a piece? Would you use like a loaf of bread with a cape, or would your thing be like a man with a bread face, or a bread like head made out of bread? I don't know. Let's see. Bread as a face. You know what? I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to this one. Yeah, I guess he's just trolling. He acted though like, well, I don't, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm like, yeah, you don't have to try to be offensive to be offensive. So that's where I go. You're probably a 14-year-old kid. Nothing against 14-year-old kids, but some kids act like, well, if I didn't mean to, I'm not responsible. I'm like, no, that's not how the world works, man. I've had some experience where people act like, well, I didn't mean to cause offense, or whatever the thing is. I didn't mean to break that vase or that cup or whatever the thing is. Therefore, I'm not responsible. It's like, no, it's not your fault, maybe, but it is your responsibility. I remember I worked with a guy. I actually had to fire him, but he was really cool. He just had some attendance issues, But he said that one time. He goes, it's not your fault, but it is your problem. And I was like, man, that's that's like fantastic. The idea of like, the idea of like you cause offense to someone. You go, yeah, it's not your fault, but it's your problem. So therefore, you need to apologize. I've always felt that too. Like, hey, I didn't mean to do that. It was an accident or whatever. But that doesn't mean that you can just go, no big deal. It's not my fault. I don't have to do anything. Like, no, you do. I mean, my gosh. I've been in car accidents. Only a couple of real minor ones, luckily. But you go, okay, it was an accident. Actually, I think only one of them was... No, that one wasn't my fault. And then I had one where somebody kind of hit me hit me kind of like this, and I think it's because I changed lanes. But then they didn't even do anything, Yeah, that's true, man. I think about that sometimes too, where I go, I mean, I was a dumb kid too, but I don't know if I was that dumb, right? I feel like I hope I was never that dumb. Dude, Frank, nail, head, you hit it. Dude, that's it. I don't know if everybody can read this or whenever where it's played back if the chat shows up necessarily, but Frank. Oh, it actually, if somebody's watching this back on YouTube, you'll see part of what Frank wrote. But let me read off the whole thing. Frank said, "Have you ever noticed when someone begins or ends a statement with nothing personal, with all due respect, no offense, or just kidding, it is never good." That's exactly right. Yeah, it's like when people goes, another one, Frank, that I've heard. I mean, I've heard this as a joke. I've never actually heard somebody say this, but they'll go, I don't mean to be racist, but like, okay, here we go. Here's this person's about something. This person is about to say something racist. Yeah, I've heard that kind of stuff too. Where you're just like, man, I feel like people think less before they speak nowadays. And maybe they've always done that, but it just seems like nowadays people think less about stuff before they actually say something. Ooh, I haven't heard the autistic one, man. That's bad. Yeah. Because I can totally sympathize with people who are autistic, and I get it. But you go... Like, I've seen ones... this is where it's like, I don't know how people... I don't know how people, like, God bless them, I don't know how they are able to do this. But, like, where you have somebody who's, say, about my age, and they have an autistic child who's, like, 16, 17 years old, whatever age. And they sometimes they get overstimulated, and then they like lash out, like physically lash out at their parent. And I'm like, I don't know how they do it, because for me, I'd be like, oh hell no, that's where I would go to. But you go, this child is not meaning to be violent and whatever, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know how they do it, because I don't have enough patience for that. I have a gay friend that says that. I always say, speak a little louder, I can't hear you behind your autism. Oh, that's a good way to do it, to kind of remind them, hey, your autism is showing. Like, don't, like, tap down on that, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, man, I haven't had people do that, but I've actually had, well, I'll just say my mom has done that before in the past. She has dementia and stuff like that. Oh no, that's okay. Oh, bread man. Somebody was in here earlier and said that I was beta, like a beta male, like a Jordan Peterson reference thing. I don't know too much about him, but he doesn't sound like he's very nice. Like, he sounds like kind of a dick. I don't know. Um, banging, begging all statements. Oh, sorry, beginning all statements with a wait. With as a gay man, I am like so gay in the first and foremost. Wait. Beginning all statements with as a gay man, I am like so gay is the first and foremost thing about you. Kind of sad. Yeah, yeah. He was saying that, and then he was like, I don't mean any offense by it. I'm like, well, that's kind of what you. Whenever you say that, you're kind of trying to say that you're less of a man. You're less, and I'm like, bullshit. To me, being a man is the same thing as being a person. That you take care of your responsibilities, you're kind to people, you're patient, and like you're a nice person. To me, that's being a man, but that's also being a woman. That's being a person. Forget being a man and all that. I feel like that's horseshit. To me, it's about being a good person. And when somebody calls you beta, to me, they're trying to lessen you. Like, oh, you're too soft, you're too willing to forgive or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not into that. I don't buy that. And then he called me fat, and I'm like, well, duh. Like, I know this. You don't have to tell me. To me, I feel like, why would you tell somebody that on a stream? Do you think they don't know? I never that no. You're being offensive even if you don't mean to be. He said he wasn't meaning as offensive, but I'm like, yeah, you are. So I was like, yeah, I'm cutting this guy off. I gave him plenty of chances to try to explain himself, and he was just like digging a hole deeper, you know. It's funny. It's one of those things when people talk about if somebody tells you who they are, believe them. So if somebody's like being shitty, you go, okay, yeah. No, no, man, that's okay. You can be on whatever subject you like, dude. That's totally fine. Go for it. One of the many things I love about being on stream and chatting with you guys is that like we can just chat. You know, I mean, I'm playing the game and I'm having fun, and I'm waiting for these trucks to come by so I can shoot them. um, but I like that we can just chat as well as play a game. You know, look at all these bad guys over here. So you're telling me that the guy who is in the stream is telling you that you're fat? Well, no, it was a guy. Hang on, let me scroll back. His username was capital Y dash capital T. And when I called him out, and I was like, I wasn't mean. I was just like, wait, are you telling me this because you think I don't know, or do you think that I think you don't know, and therefore you have to tell me that you know, right? And he's like, well, I don't mean any offense by it, but you are though. I was like, that's just okay. You're like a 14-year-old boy then,
Okay,
probably.
let me see what we got here.
You're probably a little bitty kid.
This helps.
Look at these bad guys right here.
We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
can't hit him from here. Man, it's a lot of bad guys. I always want to shoot these caravans because they give you like credits and stuff like that. You know what, bread man? I don't think you're unintelligent at all, dude. You seem very intelligent and very thoughtful, and I appreciate you, dude. And I feel like as you get older, you're going to become even more soulful. I feel like I think that's where you're headed because, dude, I don't know you that well, but from what I can tell, what you say in chat and everything, you seem to be really cool, really nice, and I'm glad to have you in the chat, dude. I don't want to get too mushy, but you know, you guys, I'm lucky to have really nice friends in chat, and I appreciate you. Like I say, we don't know each other that well. I only see what you write in chat and stuff, but you seem really thoughtful and kind, and I appreciate it, man. Are these trucks going to come this way or no? He'd kill for some action. That's funny. Alright, I'm going to go over here.
Area's calm over here. Same. If I don't see action soon, I might start.
Got him. Nice. We don't pay an internet bill to be insulted unless we are online watching CNN. I don't know about CNN too much. I don't. We usually watch like MSNBC and stuff like that. Ooh, cool. I got some credits. Ooh, they had a bunch of. Well, they had a pretty good amount of credits. Cool. Okay. I don't know if these trucks are coming back this way or not. I was, you know, that guy who called me beta and all that. I'll bet if I'd let him keep going, he probably would have called me liberal something bad, right? Yeah, I don't know. CNN, I don't know if I've ever...
Enemy chopper in the AO. Get down.
I don't think I have any problem with CNN, but I'm not real up on what they do, you know? Yeah, dude, that's the bad thing is that your generation, you guys, you have to deal with that sometimes. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, he's not coming this way, is he?
Fuck is that?
Oh, shoot. No, crapola. Oh, I'm in trouble now.
The Ezreal is here. We should be out of range.
Hang on. Guys, I need your help.
Heads up. Hostiles are looking for us.
Dude, guys.
Enemies hit. Up here. Lay down fire.
These vehicles.
There we go. Got that one.
Know that? You need to check those wounds fast.
Activating night vision.
Nice. Got it. Oh, jeez. There, that got him. Okay, cool.
Stay out of sight.
Okay, good. They took care of those guys. Okay. I have a problem with the channel. Wait. I have a problem with a chat has been caught pretending to be in the Gulf and under attack. Oh, okay. Sorry, Frank. I'm like, I'm missing the like cadence of what you wrote. I have a problem with a channel, as in CNN, they've been caught pretending to be in the Gulf and under attack. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, I see. I was like, when you said channel, I was thinking like YouTube channel. I forgot that we were talking about CNN. Yeah, that's really bad. When who was it? Who was it that got what's his name? Brian. Oh, what was the guy that got caught lying about uh, something to do with uh, only yours is the only fake channel on YouTube. Brian, what's that dude? Was he on CNN? The guy that got caught saying that he was in the Gulf or something and he wasn't, or he was reporting. Yes, Brian. What's his last name? Brian. Dang it, hang on. CNN, Brian. If I can spell his name, Brian. No, it wasn't CNN, was it? Oh shoot, Brian. News anchor, I guess is what he was, right? Brian Williams. There you go, Brian Williams. What was his thing? What was the thing that he got in trouble for? Oh, he was on MSNBC, or at least he was at some point. Okay, here we go. Controversies. Coverage of American Israeli foreign policy. No, wait. Oh, here we go. Iraq War helicopter fabrication. This was in 2015. He apologized and recanted for his then disproven Iraq War story, which he had told on a nightly news broadcast. He claimed that while he was flying a military helicopter, it had been forced down after being hit by an RPG. So then one of the crew members said that he had been aboard and had not been fired upon. Yeah, that sucked. I remember. I vaguely remember that. Yeah, that sucks, man. It's like you should never use military for political stuff like that or whatever he was doing. I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to promote himself, I guess. Yeah, that's where I have actually lying about where they were and what was happening, as well as promoting the fake nurse from Kuwait to get U.S. and Iraq war. Ooh, jeez, yeah. I'm not up on CNN enough to go, oh yeah, I remember that. Like, I don't. Jesus. The dog forgets that the chair she's sitting on can rotate. Okay, this is where this guy's going, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, I can't right now. Hang on, I think I'm going to take their car. Well, a second ago it was going to let me drive. Oh, there it goes. I just want to get away from the fighting for a moment.
Scanning the area.
Am I close enough to this thing, maybe? I am, but I don't know if I want to mess with it. This car is so loud. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and I always feel like I don't know how right I am about this, but it feels like, okay, let me center to the camera. Like, say this is the left and this is the right. I feel like this is far left crazy and this is far right crazy, right? And say here's the middle. I feel like the middle is kind of more like, it seems like a shorter distance to, like, it seems like the right is a little more crazy. I mean, I feel like the right can go crazier quicker. Does that make sense? I don't know if that even makes sense. That probably doesn't even make sense. I'm going to go here, see if this guy comes by here. I mean, I know there's some crazy stuff on the left, but it feels like the stuff on the right is a lot more. It just feels crazier. I don't know. It feels crazier and more dangerous. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just the way I perceive it. I don't know if that may not actually be how it is. I don't know. Yeah, Canada. The thing I really like about Canada is the healthcare. But from what I hear, like taxes are greater in places where you have not universal. What do you call it? National health care? However you call it, I forget. But it's like your taxes can be a lot higher. But it's like I don't know, man. It's in the U.S. We don't have like a lot of stuff is just not covered, and there's so much to pay whenever. Like the other day, Sarah had yeah, I mean, I guess that's true, but I mean, the right's got a lot of media stuff too. At least here in the states, they've got a lot of crazy stuff too. Um, but it just feels like to me, the right gets more dangerous quicker. Um, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's higher taxes, but your healthcare is not technically free because you're paying more taxes. But it's like the other day, Sarah wanted to go just to a minute clinic type thing. She had a thing on her knee. Yeah, it's not as free as you think. And it was like when she went. Here's the thing that I think sucks about the U.S. healthcare is that if you have something wrong with you, like you have a cough and you're like, oh, I need to go to the doctor. I might have a cold or whatever your thing is. I hate that. For me, I think about my first question is how much is it going to cost? Like, do I want to wait? Maybe I'll get better, or do I really want to go in and let me go back to this one and incur this cost? That's the thing that sucks. Is that in the U.S. you have to think about, okay, I'm not feeling well. I got my leg hurts, whatever the thing is, and the first thing you have to think about is, well, how much is it going to cost? Is this covered? All that kind of stuff. How are your okay? So eyeglasses and hearing aids for us, a lot of that stuff can be covered. For my contact lenses, I have like eye eye healthcare coverage or whatever through my insurance, but I pay for it, so it doesn't really save me that much. Like, in fact, I probably need to get some contact lenses because that's covered that I get, I don't know, a couple, 3 boxes a year or whatever it is. Uh, See, I've heard that too, that yeah, you have surgeries if you need them, great, but you have to wait. But then again, I've heard people say like, hey, I've never had to wait for healthcare. Like if I needed a surgery, I got it. I didn't have a long wait. I guess it depends, right, on what the surgery is and the person and all that kind of stuff. Uh, yeah, you get things done faster with personal insurance. Hang on, I need to go this way. I think that dude's going to come down this way. Oop, yep, I think he's right there. I need to switch out the grenades for mines, I think. I think he's coming this way. Yeah, I wish we had better healthcare where we didn't have to worry because it's like, well, like for example, our with my job, our yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Is if it all works out in the end. I mean, for us, it works okay, but I know for a lot of people it doesn't. Oh, did you, man? Did you change your thing? Hang on, I gotta look. Hang on, I gotta look. Oh yeah, there you go, Breadman. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, for us it works out okay. And the way our insurance works is, in fact, we have what they call open enrollment coming up in, I think, the end of this month, where basically you can choose what level of insurance you want. And a lot of what we have to decide is, okay, your premiums that you pay on every paycheck, where do you want that to be? And where do you want it to be when you actually have to go to the doctor and pay? So you go, well, you can have a high premium, and that way when you go to see the doctor, you don't have much to pay each time you go to the doctor. But if you want a low premium, okay, that's great, but when you do go to the doctor, you're going to pay more. So it's kind of this balancing act where you have to try to predict, how often am I going to go to the doctor this next year? If I know that I'm going to go to the doctor a lot, well, I'll try to choose choose a level of insurance that's higher on the premium side, so that way when I go, I don't have to pay as much. Oh, dude, yeah, that's the biggest thing. I can't imagine people who, when they're having a child, you know, they get into so much debt because they have to. It's like, yeah, you have insurance, but there's so much you do have to pay out of pocket. That's the thing that I think that sucks, is that if you should be able to have insurance that will cover you in case of an emergency. Oh wait, I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna put one there. Put one here. And put one here. One. Okay, there we go. I think that would be great for us in the U.S. is if we had better coverage for surgery type stuff, like the big stuff, right? And certainly, like, prescriptions should be cheaper. Uh, I'm glad I don't have to worry about, at least for now anyway. I don't have to worry about like um, um, what do you call the injections, like insulin, and what's the other one? Okay, I think that might be all the. Ooh, yeah, that's all the moving vehicles. Um, yeah, when it comes to like, uh, what was the other? The other big thing was what are the injecting things that can be so expensive that people have talked about recently? Um, that kind of stuff is crazy. That's so expensive. And I don't get too much into the big the. There are some, maybe not conspiracy theories, but there's things people talk about, like with drug companies, and I go, yeah, some of that stuff is, I know that they want to have profits, but man, some of that stuff, you go, that's when it comes to medications and stuff, that stuff needs to be priced better so people can afford it, especially if they need it, if they really like need it.
We got a chopper overhead. Stay low.
Let's see, which one do I want to do here? Uh, Locate and destroy enemy vehicles. Well, where's the? Okay, this is one. Do I want to do that one next? Well, it's either that one or... Nope, that's a different one. You know what? We'll do this one because it's got the compensator here. So let's go here. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing I think about that's scary. Like, if you're hospitalized in the U.S., I mean, my gosh, it can be so crazy expensive. Well, it's my friend Rob's birthday today. Yeah, he's a Facebook friend, so I don't know him really well. But I'm like, oh, cool, it's his birthday today. Yeah, yeah. His name's Rob. He wouldn't be watching this though. Not like he wouldn't. It's just he doesn't know. He doesn't follow me on here. Uh, no, I don't really think I need a bivouac. Yeah, luckily we don't have any other birthdays coming up. Family members' birthdays. We had my brother-in-law's wife. Uh, yeah, I used to know the whole thing of like so many years before it could be generic and all that kind of stuff. Uh, Scariest part to you is rabies? Really? What part? What part is rabies? Yeah, pharmaceuticals, man. I don't know what all companies and all that stuff, but I feel like, man, something needs to be done where they don't have to charge as much. Ooh.
Shit. Nice shot, boss.
Thing is, I don't know if any more dudes are up there that's going to see the body. Big needle rabies. I've been lucky. I've never, as far as I know, I've never had to deal with anything rabies. It's just imagine a zombie, but it's too afraid of water. Yeah. Uh, Let me go this way. Yeah, it's funny. It's like used to be in the world or whatever that differences in right versus left and Democrat versus Republican and all that was fairly, you know, like you wanted the same things. You did just different ways of going about it, right? Nowadays, it's like okay, if you're like it's more of an identity thing, and I feel like that's not what it should be. Went back to, oh yeah, so did us. Yeah, we supposedly gained an hour, but man, I don't feel like I gained anything.
Sweet shot,
Yeah,
Ghost.
have a good one, man. I'm gonna play for maybe another hour at most, and then get us breakfast going. Stay sexy. Yeah, okay. You say so. Oh man, it's good talking to you, Frank. I'm glad. I love when you guys come in and hang out and stuff. Like I said, it's so much fun. It it refreshes. What's the word? It makes me believe in humanity again. That there are nice people out there like you guys. You know. Let's see. I'm gonna check out as many lights as I can. I take out that light, but that guy's obviously going to notice as soon as I shoot it. I think I actually might be able to just go up here. And take out this. Actually, you know what? If there's a helicopter up here and I'm meant to destroy it, I could like just take off in the helicopter and then just like purposefully crash it later. All right, bread man, bread. Have a good one, man.
Nothing to report.
Oh, hang on, let me go over here. Oop, pause for a second. Oh wait, another friend of mine's messaging me. That plays. Okay. I was talking to this buddy of mine online about this show that we've been watching called From. Stay silent. We've been watching this show called From on MGM Plus. It's a great show, but here lately we've been like, or at least I've been kind of like, oh wait, but that doesn't really make sense. And wait, how are they gonna? Like, I'm very curious on how they're gonna wrap stuff up, you know. And kind of fearful, like, oh man, they may not stick the landing on this. Like, they're doing how some shows have a problem with, like, well, wait, how are you going to wrap this up to where this makes sense? You know?
Putting my night goggles on.
Okay. We got the lights out where this helicopter's at, so that's good. Oh, there's a catwalk right there below me. Okay, cool. I just gotta be careful to not be seen, because I also want to go and grab that. Take out as many lights as I can. But yeah, we've been talking about this show called From. You kind of go like, well, I don't know, man. It might end up being like, okay, this was dumb. So far it's been really good, but like I was telling my wife, I was like, man, I don't know. This other thing they've introduced seems dumb, or whatever it is, you know. And it makes me go, I'm afraid that the writing might not be so great, you know. Okay, so for this helicopter, I could just throw some C4 on it. Oh. Hey, Eastford. Let me just throw some C4. I don't know how many it takes. Maybe it only takes a couple, but I'm going to put like 4 of them, I guess. Okay. And then I'll detonate that later. Okay, let's see. So now, let me see. What do I have that I want to get from in here? Oh man, there's a lot of stuff I want to get from in here. Actually, there should be a thing. Oh, it's probably downstairs. Oh, I hear the invisible dude. Hey, Death Dealer. I heard one of the invisible dudes. There they are right there. There's two of them. There's two of them right there. I need to get him where he won't, where I can kill him and he won't, and the other dude won't see. Okay, he decloaked for a moment, but I can't see. Oh, there he is. Shit.
Enemies on the left.
Activating night
Stay
vision.
quiet.
Crap. Lost him. Dang it. Alright, let me go over this way. Get behind the helicopter. I could just take off in the helicopter too. Yeah, there's the case I want down there. Oh, there he is. Or I see a dude. I love that they come out with their flashlights. It's like, you guys understand that makes me be able to see you. Oh, there's a dude there. Shit. Okay.
It's a game I can play too.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead. The rocket gunner's locked on us.
Come on.
Going to wipe them out.
Go ahead. Good girl. Good girl. I wish I could lock this chair where it doesn't spin because she's trying to get up in it and she spins.
I see them.
Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and blow this thing. Like, I might as well. They already know I'm here, so might as well.
Rocket gunner taking aim.
Fire! Fire on them!
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
I mean, there's a better position over here. Okay, one of the rocket gunners should be over here somewhere.
That Moss gunner has us locked, boss. One shot, one kill. All baked up. We got a rocket incoming. Water grenade for ya.
Some damage.
I'll get you a better view in a sec, Nomad. I'm with you. They have a turret. Enemies hit.
Like I owe him money. No kidding, dude. Dang it.
Yeah, move it in.
Fight. Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Crap.
Target wounded.
Getting the perimeter. You're all baked up, Nomad. Get your ass to some cover. Gonna toss a grenade. There's a turret.
Hope this works.
Lit one of them up.
Stay behind cover.
I need to find the rocket gunners.
Shot one of them.
I'm sure they're over there somewhere. Let's see.
That Moss gunner has us locked, boss.
Alright, let's get down off of this. 'Cause on one hand, it's a good sort of, you know, advantage, but it's also bad.
Got one. We got a rocket incoming.
Oh, thought I could go up there, but I can't.
Left one.
This might be a good vantage point. Oops.
Rocket gunner taking aim.
Oh, there he is up there. I just saw him, I think.
Night vision on.
Oh,
The rocket gunner's locked on us.
there we go. Oop, I see a rocket launcher up there, I think. There, that got him. No way, that's all the bad guys. I guess it is. The music goes away, so you kind of, that's a cue. Okay, let's grab all the loot. PX4. I definitely don't know handguns. All the loot. Loot. Exactly. Lute. Yeah, I've heard it referred to as a loot, Lute as well. Uh, and low carrier rifle. Open, open, open. That's the only thing about this game, Eastford, that I feel like would be kind of cool is if you could, uh, like put your weapons away. You know, like where you're just open hands. You know, I don't know how that would, you know, I don't know how they could change that in the game to be like a better thing, like somehow give you an advantage. Like maybe make your maybe it would make your stamina last longer. You know. Yeah, like the best you could do is go, well, I'll just carry the pistol. But I feel like it'd be kind of cool if you could like put your guns completely away. I think that'd be kind of cool. Is it up here, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. If, I feel like for the game, you'd have to have it. That would have to be an advantage for something, right? Like, hey, if you put your weapons away, it makes your stamina deplete slower. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, right? Like, okay, I'm going to put my weapon back so that my stamina goes down slower, or some other advantage, you know? That'd be kind of cool. I had the lofty idea, Eastford, of I was like, well, I'm going to put C4 charges on the helicopter. Oh, crap. Um, and then ninja my way through the base and grab all the stuff I need to grab, and then leave the base and then detonate from a distance. I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. But yeah, no, I'm not that good. I start off trying to be stealthy and quiet, and then end up like, yeah, okay, they saw me. I gotta go loud now. Or I don't usually go loud. I have to just start shooting them, like running through and trying to shoot them. I very rarely will take the silencer off because I'll always end up forgetting to put it back on. So I don't take it off too much, too often. Okay, I think that might be all the stuff to get in here now. Let's see. Yeah, because the weapon I don't really need. Okay, so this is the last thing I have to go to. So let me grab a vehicle. Should be one somewhere up here. Oh, here we go. I only have one person helping me out. I've got one teammate. I think seems like we did that before. Seems like me and a buddy of mine did that when we played Wildlands. We would do that. We would put C4 on a car, on a vehicle, and then just drive it into the camp. But I don't remember now. It's been so long since I played Wildlands. Yeah, maybe that's what it was in Wildlands that we did that. Yeah. Okay. I know this base really well.
Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
I don't know if I can get him to come all the way over here, but let's see.
It's all quiet over here.
I wonder if these guys ever were like, hey, maybe we shouldn't have flashlights.
Keep looking. Not worth our time.
Because people are going to see us with flashlights.
What was that noise? Huh. Strange. I'm going to see
Could
what
probably take that guy out.
No, I haven't found anything.
commencing search.
Oh, what was your milestone you hit?
That's the stuff.
Ooh, I can see the guy now. 100,000 headshots? Nice, dude. Is that a thing you can get in the game? Is that like a... Hang on, I gotta wait for some light to come so I can make sure I'm hitting this guy in the head. I know he's right here. Like, I'm probably aiming at his head right here, but I'm not sure. Gotta wait for some lightning or something. There we go. That got him.
That's it.
Does it show you in, let me see. I wonder how many I've got. Because it shows it in here, right? In your, survival, drone. Doesn't it show it in here, though? Total playtime, 105 hours. That means I'm well over 800 hours in this game. Oh, here we go. Headshots. Headshot kills in PvE. 1,517. But that's on this character. My other character, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many I've got on the other character. Woohoo, credits. Wonder why they always seem to carry 28 credits. But that's kind of odd. Yeah, I don't know my stats on my other character.
Did you see that? Yeah. It's goddamn nighttime.
I definitely heard something here.
Yes, you did. I think you definitely heard something. You should come and investigate.
No movement here.
I don't see anything over here either.
That's the stuff.
It's funny though that you have. It can hurt to check it out. Uh, I wonder how many thousands of bullets your character carries around just so they can throw it. Like, where do you get all those rounds from? This might be one of those guys that doesn't leave his post, but he hears stuff, so... Or, well, no, I see through the fog right there, that's a flashlight. So he's probably up inside the tower. See if I can get him to the front, maybe. He's up inside that tower, I think. See if there's any more bad guys over on this side. Ooh, there's a dude right there. Should I take him out? Why not?
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
Make sure that's out as well. I'm reminded of the jerk where he's like, he's after these tin cans! Get away from the cans! I'm after the lights. I had to take him out because I hate those shotgun dudes. Why isn't this light? There it goes. I was about to say, I can't tell if that's a light or not, but I guess it is. Yeah, now we're getting really nice and dark in here. So nobody sees nothing. Oh, there's a turret right there. Let me see if I can take it out real quick. I don't know if there's any bad guys close by. I don't think so. Eastford, have you ever messed with taking and like shooting bad guys with them? I've never done that. Well, I've done it just to jump on it real quick to look, but I've never actually like tried to use it as a tactic, you know? Because you're kind of stuck in one place. You can't move, and it's not really... doesn't seem like it's all that good of an idea, really. Yeah, I can't see anything either. That's true. Oh, wait a minute. To use a turret, like, you know how you can take over the turret and like shoot bad guys with it, right? I'm wondering if you've ever messed with that. If you've ever like taken over a turret and used it to like take out bad guys and stuff. Got him.
That's it.
I have to admit, I don't think I've ever done it. I've taken them over before. I'm like, oh, hey, cool, you can do this thing. And I never did it too much because it's like, well, you can't. The problem is you can't move. So if they get a beat on you, they're gonna kill you. Like, it's not a good idea. I could sink shot them, but I'm kind of wanting to have my teammate just as backup in case I go down. I don't really want to use her too much. It's like it's like having the sensor launchers. I kind of want them just for if I have to use them. Yeah, I've tried to. The minigun in vehicles I don't hardly ever use either because I don't know. It seems like yeah, you got some really cool guns and it's cool, but I don't know. I feel like I'm like out in the open too much. Like I can't go and oh I'm being shot at. Let me go run for cover. I can't do it. You know. I thought that was a civilian. That's a bad guy. Well, I could take him out, but then these guys are definitely gonna fall. You know, they're gonna walk past him and see that. I wonder if I can throw this all the way over there. Ooh, good. One of them saw it, I think.
That's the stuff.
There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let me go back down here. And get that case. It's over there. I wanted to start shooting out all the lights inside this tower, but I don't think I need to. Oh, I will take this one out. Yeah, let me go over here and get this case. I think the only time I've ever used the vehicle minigun thing is if I have a teammate. Just take his sneakers and wallet.
Area's clear. Huh? That's all.
I don't know how that worked. As soon as I killed the one dude, I was like, oh crap. The other dude's gonna see me and start shooting. Boom.
Shit. Nice shot, boss.
I do like that I have a teammate that's telling me, that gives me encouragement, that says, oh man, good shot. I kind of like that. I kind of like that she'll go, hey, good shot. That was a good one. Ooh, got him. You know, that kind of stuff is fun. James the Ripper, right? That's hard to do, to like take out two bad guys like that when they're right next to each other. I was for sure they were going to see and start shooting and everything else, but no. I got lucky. Is that a bad guy right there? No, it's not. Okay. There we go. Yeah, dude, bread man. Bread, do you want to be called man, or do you want to be called bread, or do you want to be called bread man? I'm shooting out all kinds of lights everywhere.
What's that noise? Wait, how strange is that?
I'll call you bread man. As if bread man is your last name.
Sweet shot, Ghost Lead.
Yeah, Eastford, you weren't here for it. I had a guy in my chat earlier, like when I first started streaming, And at first he was like, "Oh, what platform you on?" And then he said, "Oh, well, we can't play because I'm on PlayStation." I was like, "Oh, no, that's what I'm on." But I told him, I was like, "Yeah, I'd like to get to know people first before I play with them because you want personalities to jive and all that kind of stuff, right? And play styles, right? Like if they're a person who likes to go in loud, then I don't necessarily want to play with them because I like being stealthy and firing from a distance and all that kind of stuff. Like taking out lights, all that kind of stuff." And he goes, "What was the first thing he talked? First thing he said I was beta." Because I was talking about how I've been in groups before. Well, actually, I was in a group one time for a raid, and it was at least a couple of black dudes, and they were dropping the N word, and I'm like, I'm not going to tell you can't use that, but I was kind of like, well, just to let you guys know you're on stream, like, I try to keep things PG-13, right? This guy might start trouble, but that's okay. I've cleared most of the base already. But he said I was beta. I was like, what? I don't know. You know what? I didn't even think about that, Eastford. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was like, "Oh, you don't want to play," but he didn't. He never said anything like, "Why don't you want to play?" He seemed like he was like, oh, "Okay, no, that's cool. I get it." Like he seemed to understand.
Enemies aware of our presence.
Dang it.
Moving to the target.
See, this kind of thing I'll just do sync shot.
Ready, boss.
Don't let your guard up.
Got the targets.
There we go. Oh, there's another dude over there. I don't know if he was butthurt about that or not. Maybe. But he said I was beta. And it's a Jordan Peterson reference thing. Dang it, almost got him.
Maneuvering now, boss. Ready, ghost lead. That's it. Got him.
And he was like, "Oh, I didn't mean any offense by it." I'm like, "Well, it is kind of offensive because when you say that, usually you're making as if like the person is not."
I'll have revenge.
Like somehow you're not manly. I was like, yeah. Hang on.
We got a rocket incoming.
Wipe them out.
Rocket gunner taking aim.
Getting into position. Remember, shoot first.
Hang on, let me find this guy and take him out real quick. I'll tell you about it. I went ahead and like muted him, reported him, and banned him for like 24 hours. But then also like removed him from chat. So like he can't,
Fire at will.
Where's this dude at? He was right here somewhere.
Remember, shoot first. Move into position.
He's over here somewhere.
Rocket gunner neutralized.
Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah, my thing is, oh, that's a good point. Someone trying to take over your game session, and yeah, and then he goes, "You're fat," and I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, are you saying this because you think I don't know? Or do you think that I think that you don't know, so you want to tell me that you know? And he was like, well, I don't mean any offense by it. Like, and he's like, but you are though. And I'm like, that, like, it just doesn't make any sense that you would tell somebody that and think that it's not going to be offensive. Like, that's exactly why you're even saying it. But I was like, okay, that was when I was like, okay, report, you know, ban, whatever the hell, like, forget it, I'm done with this kid. Yeah, he didn't say it was a compliment, but he acted like, well, I'm just telling you the truth. And I'm like, no, I hate people who say, well, it's true though. Yeah, but you don't have to say it. Like, why? Like, if I were to tell someone, oh, you got a horrible pimple right here. It's true, but why would you tell somebody that?
Just lost air superiority in this region.
Yeah. See, I think that's all that I need from this base. Yeah. But I'll grab this case over here. Ooh, geez. Yeah, that one there. I'll grab that case. Yeah, but I figured he's probably like a younger kid who doesn't seem to understand that. Yeah, don't say stuff like that. That's rude. Whether you mean it to be rude or not doesn't really matter, you know. Yeah, I think Eastford may have a point that maybe he was butthurt because I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to let him join me. But like I say, he didn't act like, oh, well, why not? He didn't say that or anything. So it was kind of like it didn't seem like it was that big of a deal. That I told him, oh, you know, maybe some other time is what kind of how I like to try to tell people, like, be very positive about it, because I don't want people to think like, nah, you're a jerk, I don't want to play with you. It's like, no, it's not like that. I don't know you, you know. Same thing where I got like a dozen friend requests on PlayStation, and I've kind of ignored most all of them because I don't know who these people are, you know. Yeah. Eastford. Okay, I know people can see part of the text that Eastford wrote in chat, but I gotta say the whole thing. Eastford said, if people say that I'm fat, I just tell them, quote, not as fat as your mom, but after I've banged her long enough, perhaps her cardio work will make her slimmer. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what this guy's deal was. I was like, because he acted like, well, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be offensive. You know, it was that kind of thing. So I don't know. Eastford, when they go low, I go lower. Eastford with the heat, right? Oh man, Eastford, great dude. That's too funny. Let's see. Yeah, if Eastward were in chat, he would have been on this guy. And I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be like, hey, you know, that's not cool, you know, whatever. And yeah, this guy just didn't understand. Oh, I'm gonna take this boat down here. Well, you know, it's one of those things, right, where sometimes people say stuff and you go, okay, that was way beyond the pale, so I'm going to come back at you. And I think some people get mad at that. You go, wait a minute. You just said something that was offensive. You think I'm not going to say something back? It's like, well, unfortunately, here in the States, we have a political personality who is very much like, who does exactly that. Will say something offensive. If somebody says even the exact same thing back, this person will play the victim and go, well, that wasn't very nice, or whatever. Or that, you know, gosh, how terrible of him to say something like that. You go, wait a minute, but you just said it. Or you just said it a couple of days ago. You said the exact same thing. So yeah, I mean, it's not unusual that people do those things. I love these little boats. How cool would this be to have some fishing poles Okay, maybe not the big gun in the front, but have fishing poles and be out there. That'd be cool. When people try to tell me how to do my job, I usually tell them, you don't see me telling you your Eastford. Eastford said, when people try to tell me how to do my job, I usually tell them, you don't see me telling your mom how to work her street corner. What makes you think it's okay for you to tell me how to do my job? Oh, that's so funny. Big Headley, I think Junior struck a nerve. Man, well, you know what it is? Eastford's probably a lot like me, I think, in that if somebody's insulted me, like the guy that was insulting me, I'm like, whatever. He's probably just a kid who doesn't understand, whatever, right? But if somebody insults a friend of mine, oh man, I'll go fast. Like, I'll jump on that person. Because it's like, it's funny that I think we're all kind of like this, right? Like, we're not super big advocates for ourselves, but for our friends, it's like, oh, bring it on. I will destroy you because that's my friend you're talking about, right? I think we're all kind of like that. I know I certainly am. Like, if you come at me, I'm like, I can dismiss you and go, yeah, whatever, dude, you're a jerk, whatever, you know. But if you come after my friend, then I'll be pissed. I don't know if I want to go closer or not, but I think I'm going to go around the side here and get closer. Yeah, and the guy, when he was in my channel here, when he was in the chat, I don't know if I even had anybody else was in the chat at the time. Like, he was one of the first people in, and usually people come into the chat like after I've been streaming for, I don't know, like say 15 minutes. This guy was in from the very beginning, so maybe he thought, oh, I'll just say some rude comments and act like I didn't mean, I don't mean them as rude. I don't know what he thought. I don't know, man. People who do stuff like that, you just go, what are you thinking? What is your thought process that you think this is okay? Oh man, I want to get off the other side. What time is it? Is it 8:35? Is that right? Okay, 8:35. Okay, I still got some time. I figured by 9 at the latest I want to jump off and go make me and Sarah breakfast and everything, and then we're going to go to my parents' house for lunch today, which we basically do every Sunday. Now, this mission, wait, hang on, let me deselect this other one because I don't want to get these confused. Yeah, okay. You know what, Big Headley, that could be the case, but that's not Eastford's point. He's I understand what you're saying, but it's one of those things. It's like when somebody says something, you just have to, yeah. I just look at it like, it's one of those things, don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. There's that type of idea, right? And I agree that you don't want to become the aggressor. You don't want to, all of a sudden now you're the bully. Like, you don't want to do that. But if somebody says something mean to a friend of yours, you have every right to come back at them and say something mean to them. At least, I mean, that's how I would be. I'd be like, no, you're not going to insult my friend like that. It's funny that for me, that's the way I have to look at stuff when I feel like I need to defend myself. I kind of have to look at it like, would I put up with that if somebody said something like that about a friend of mine? And I have to go like, oh, hell no. I'd definitely not put up with that crap, right? I kind of want to take him out, but I kind of don't. Yeah. Sparring with kids. Yeah, most of the time I try to just ignore and go, whatever. Like the guy this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put him in. Actually, at first I was going to just put him in timeout for like 5 minutes, right? Whatever. But then when he just kept on and didn't seem to kind of go,
Let me see what we're up against.
Like
Good. We need to know what we're up
he
against.
called me fat a couple more times. And I was like, okay, you don't understand that that's being offensive.
They more than outnumber us.
And that's
Stay
not,
here.
what are you doing? So I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. Oh, there is a dude up here.
Nothing in this area.
I don't know if that's his head right there or not.
Putting on night vision.
Hang on, I need to take the guy out in the tower first. I can almost, if I could climb up on this thing.
Starting scan.
If I could climb up on this thing, that'd be kind of cool, but I can't. I can almost do it, but I can't. Alright, hang on.
Stay vigilant. Many hostiles on scan.
Let me go out over here, see if I can get a shot at him. Yeah, I find myself sometimes really enjoying videos where somebody does something terrible and then they get hit for it, like they get punched for it. I'm all for that, except that you don't keep punching them. Like that's not cool. Like now you become the aggressor.
I'll give you a better look.
This will give us better eyes on the perimeter.
There we go.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of coming back at someone to the point that now you're the aggressor. That's not so good. But the way I look at it, the nice thing about YouTube and everything is that you can just go mute them or whatever, and then that's it, Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you just don't let people walk all over you. That's it. But I like that you can kind of control the chat room and go, okay, well, this person's being a jerk, so I'm going to mute them or report them or whatever, right? And remove all their comments from chat.
Scan the area.
And then you concentrate on the people who are cool. And the people that are your friends. And it's like, okay, well, that's cool. Okay, that dude heard that. Yeah, you can just mute them and block them, and then no big deal.
No threat ID. Expanding grid.
See if I can get him to come over here. Oh, he almost saw me right there.
No threat ID. Expanding grid.
Okay.
Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
I love that I have the teammate going, holy shit, that was a good shot. I love it.
We need to know what we're up against.
Okay,
Scans with a ton of hostiles.
yeah, I I try not to be an asshole. It depends though, right? Like sometimes people push your buttons because they're trying to push your buttons, and you go, okay, well, you wanted this, Kind of how I look at it. Sometimes you're like, well, you invited this. You wanted the fight, and sometimes you go, well, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm not going to give them the fight that they want. But then it's
I'll get a scan for you.
it was a great line from a movie where it says you fight the fights that need fighting. So sometimes you go, well, there's certain fights that you're not going to win, right? But there are some fights that you go, no, this fight needs to be fought. I'm after all an official certified asshole. I have the metal to prove it.
Good shot, Ghost.
Area compromised. Enemies incoming.
There we go. That was close. Eastford, for what it's worth, I don't think that you're an asshole. But you know what? I think because I've never been an asshole to you, that's probably why. There we go. Jeez, that wolf took 3 shots to take him out.
Scanning the location.
That's where sometimes I'd like to have my TAC 50 rifle, because it does way more damage.
There's a whole swarm. Holy shit. Nice shot, boss.
Not only is there a whole swarm of them, but there's some... I think it's up here to my left. Oh, it's right there. There it is. There's a mine right there. I wish you could deactivate the mines.
I'll show you the area.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Eastford's sending me a... Let me see your medal. You know what, Frank? I wouldn't say that you're an asshole. I would say that you are somebody who does not suffer fools, right? That's what I'd say. Is that you do not suffer fools. What did you send me? That's hilarious. So, Eastford sent me it's a coin. I say coin like it's this big. It's a coin. It says official asshole, and it's somebody flipping the bird. That's hilarious. That's awesome. That's great, dude. Oh, wait, zoom in? Is there something else on it? Don't tell me it has your name on it, because that'd be really funny. Oh, I didn't see the edge, yeah. Whosoever, it's like the Odin thing, right? Whosoever possesses this coin is certified an official asshole by Team ZFG and the International Council of 05. Oh, there you go. ZFG, 0 F's given, right? Got it. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, I think it's good for people to not suffer fools easily. I mean, I want to be patient with people and understanding, but I also am not going to put up with stuff either.
Take care.
Oh, it's right there. Holy moly. Let's go over this way.
I'll get a better look of the area.
This will give us better eyes on the perimeter.
Oh, there he goes. He's way over there. I hear that stupid drone.
Many hostiles in scan.
Yoink. There's the drone. I don't know if I can hit the drone from here. I don't even know if I necessarily want to. Because when he crashes, they hear the explosion, right?
Let me see what.
The outcasts can use that helicopter to recapture the region.
Oh, I meant to just steal this helicopter. Oh, well, jeez. Yeah, but there's a collectible here, and there's some more camo points. Okay, there's a collectible right there, basically. Oh, actually, it's not that far away. So actually, if I can get over there, because that's all I really care about is the camo points. I'm sorry, the collectible. The camo points is not really that. I don't really care about that as much, but I want the collectible.
I'll get a scan for you.
We'll get a much better look at them.
I think that dude's outside. I'm waiting for the red to go away so I can see. Okay, I think he's outside. Nope, he's right here.
What?
Okay, cool. Now we'll go up here and get this collectible. And we'll see if I can find out where the camo points are. I can always get some more camo points somewhere else. But we'll see.
I'll give you a better look.
Good. We need to know what we're up against.
We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
Let me see. Oh, there it is. I'll bet that's it right there. You know what? If I go around this back way, I may be able to get to it.
Okay, let me see what we got here.
Good work, Fury. This helps.
Okay, the drone's way over there.
Stay vigilant. Many hostiles in scan.
I could take out their power, but then they're on alert if you take out their power, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Assume this case is probably going to be on the second or third level. Don't know if it's on the roof or what.
Let me get my eyes on him, Ghost Lead.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
They more than outnumber us. Take care.
Where's this thing? It shows like it should be right to my right. Oh, there it is. Oh crap! It's underneath. It's underneath the thing. Dadgummit.
We'll get a much better look at them.
There's a whole swarm.
I was hoping it would hit him. Yeah, that case is going to be underground, so I don't know if I want to mess with getting it or not. Trying to remember how to get down there. Let me do this.
Scanning the location.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
So I think I can get to it from down over here.
We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
No, I forget where the entrance is. Maybe on the way on this other side. Now the good news is I've taken out most all the bad guys over here. Yeah, I think the entrance is over here, and it's like right there. Well, no, that's to go up the stairs. The entrance is. Is there an entrance over here? Maybe. I don't remember how to get down in there now. But that case is way down in there, so... Shoot, I forget how to get in there. Hopefully it's here on the front, but... Is it here by the water, maybe? Underneath the base? Maybe it's over here? I don't remember. Oh, here it is. Here's an entrance right here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so where am I? I'm way over there, so if I just... Actually, I could just need to come over this way. So yeah, I might be okay like that. Okay. So let's look at doing that.
Stay vigilant. Many hostiles on scan.
So let me go over on this side. So most of the bad guys I've already taken out on this end. So I can just go right over here. I'm just staying low because there's still some bad guys that could see me if I was running. Just gotta watch out for mines.
I'll size him up. Starting scan.
Good.
It's like I hate mines, but I kind of like that they really add something.
Scans with a ton of hostiles.
Actually, let me go in here, grab anything I might need. Yeah, I think I can get in from... Hang on, I'm lost again. Oh yeah, right there. Right there. So back over here behind me. I just wish there was a way you could, like, hit the mines with an EMP or something.
I'll show you the area.
Good work, Fury. This helps.
Because the only way I know to get rid of mines is to shoot them.
They more than outnumber us. Take care.
like that's an option. But obviously, if you want to stay hidden, you don't want to shoot a mine because they'll, oh, explosion alert, and that's not good. So I'm going to try to get this camo, and then, oh, it's almost 9, I got to hurry. Hang on, let me have her rally on me here.
Get to my position.
Got it, we're coming.
Good girl. She good
I'll get
girl.
a better look of the area.
She good
This will give us
girl.
better eyes on the
Yeah,
perimeter.
she good girl. We gave her a bath day before yesterday,
There's a whole swarm.
and she's still kind of. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take off after this. Gosh, that case might be only clear on the other side.
No threat ID. Expanding grid.
Come on, Mr. Wolf, bad guy.
Expanding grid.
I like how the wolves are a lot more professional. Like they're definitely like elite troopers because they're like
Expanding grid.
they say stuff like that where the other dudes will go, "What was that?"
Excellent work. They more than outnumber us. Take care.
Let me take out some of these lights. There we go. I like how some lights you go, wait a minute, where's there a light right here? There is none. You just have to. You can't get rid of it. Let's see, how far am I? How far am I away from this case? All right.
That's it.
No contact in this area. Same
Scanning the
here.
area.
We'll get a much better look at them.
We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
Honestly, though, I like that this game does that. That there's lights that you can't shoot out because they're invulnerable or whatever, right? But there's also lights that you just there's just light there. Like they're not going to let you even hit it with an EMP. I kind of like that. Oh, this is not the case I was wanting.
Nothing here.
That's the stuff. Okay, let me see what we got.
I'm wanting the case with the
This
camo
will give us
points.
better eyes on the perimeter.
You know what? That camo case may not even be down here. I'm going to get out of here. Let me go grab the helicopter and get out of here. I like having Fury on my team because she can help scan for bad guys without me having to do it. So it's kind of like it doesn't feel as cheatery, you know, as if you're just throwing the sensor launcher out, you know. It doesn't feel as cheatery. So I like that. But I like having at least one person in case I do die. I don't have to start completely over, you know. I really like to do I like to do completely by myself, but I'm like, well, Nice. Hey, James Money 615. How's it going? We're just taking out some bad guys in Breakpoint. I'm about to steal a helicopter. If I can do it without these bad guys seeing me, I think I might be able to. Because I've taken out most all the bad guys on this side already. My only real concern is the that drone, but he's not coming over here at all for some reason. Deactivate
I'll
this.
show you the area.
Oh, I need to deactivate this SAM launcher. I just realized. Jeez Louise. I don't know if that's the only SAM launcher, but you know what I just realized? I need to go ahead and take out their power. Because if I take off in that helicopter, there might be some other SAM launchers that I haven't seen, that I didn't think about, and I'm going to get shot out of the sky. So. It's the only SAM, you think? Well, if I can get over this thing. Alright, here we go. Now here's the question. Do I blow it up? I think I should blow it up. And then jump on the helicopter. I think is what I should do.
Stay vigilant. Many hostiles on scan.
These guys are a lot closer than they were before. Okay. So I'm going to blow the thing and then take off in the helicopter. Okay, ready?
Hope the outcasts know how to fly this.
Now where am I going? Blow it when you enter the chopper. Diversion, the drone will go there. Ah, okay. Oh, I guess I'm taking it right here. Yeah. So we get low. Oh, not too low. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Ah, that was good. Those SAM launchers, man. Sometimes I forget about them and I go, oh, oops, I got missiles coming at me now. Forgot. Ooh, I do hear a behemoth. Suspicious noise. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. This thing is, I forget that this is heavy to fly.
They're coming for us!
Piloting
Nice.
a monster is difficult. Hope the outcast can handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, right? It's a flying brick. Yeah, that's exactly it. Okay, so I got this one and that one to do. Yeah, and then I don't have any more blue things to pick up. Attachments or whatever. So I'm going to go here and then save my game. Not save my game, but whatever. Okay, deploy. And in a bivvy, restock it. Yeah, that's kind of how I do too. I'm like, let me go ahead and restock and get everything ready. That way, when I play next, I can just go. And it's not a save point necessarily, but it kind of is in a way. Because I've had times where I've had to end like in the middle, like when I'm just out and about, and it doesn't always start you in the same place. If you end in a bivouac, you start in a bivouac, so that's kind of good. Alright, so I'll probably play again next Friday. Thanks you guys for hanging out. Thanks. I mean, I don't need to thank you guys for this, but thanks for always being awesome. Whenever there's an asshole in the chat, it's nice whenever for me, I always have to kind of remember that no, there's more nice people than there are assholes, you know. So it's nice to have that with you guys coming in the chat and everything. So all right, well, I guess I'll see you guys next Friday. Hopefully, I'll have a little bit more time next Friday, because this past Friday we had I had to go by my parents' house to help them with some tech stuff. You know. Oh, cool! Some faction missions. Easter, when you do faction missions, do you do kind of like your other thing, or do you allow yourself some of the gadgets and whatnot? I would think you probably don't, but I'm just curious. Like, do you make it as stripped down as you have on the other stuff? Oh, well, Facebook is showing me a memory from 6 years ago. It's when I first got my Fiat. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. You probably do no gadgets regardless. So, I take my cues from you in that I try not to use the drone if I can help it, unless I just need to go like I did with that base where I was like, where is this entrance? I know it's here somewhere, like that kind of stuff. And certainly with the sensor launcher, I try to almost never use that. But then again, I am using Fury, so I'm kind of cheating that way, I guess. Yeah, I don't use too many of the gadgets. I do like to use the EMPs, definitely. Grenades, C4. But yeah, I try to kind of keep it... I try to make it a little more challenging by not using too much of that stuff. So, anyway, well, I'll see you guys next Friday, maybe around 1 p.m. Central. So, thanks for hanging out, and boop. Boop.